Hello, happy Friday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm here and I'm sleepy. Last night, I played a concert that was put on by Bonus Stage here in Winnipeg. Lots of awesome acts. It was a great night, but it ended late for me. So I went to bed way past my bedtime. And I'm tired. So I was like, should I still stream? Should I not stream? But I said last week that I'd be here. So I was like, okay, I'm going to show up, but we're just going to kind of be a bit chill about it. So I didn't put the lights on. We're going to go with a small harp. I'm going to sit in my chair, not my bench. I didn't tune my harp either. I think it sounds okay. But yeah, that's where I'm at this morning. So, yeah. But hi, it's good to be here. Let's see. Donald is here. Hi, how's it going? Chris, good to see you again. Bob, Brandroid, Annie, Aki, Daniel, Jeremy, Neri, good to see you all. Yes, the harp is also sleeping. It's I didn't unpack it. I actually just left it by the door last night. I was like, I'm going to bed. What time did I get to bed? I think it was 1:15 midnight. Yeah, which for me is very late, and also like I've been struggling with sleep for the last couple of months, so like, not doing the like sleep routine. I expected to be disruptive, and it was, so that's okay though. Sometimes it'd be like that. But yeah, we'll keep it chill today. But yeah, no, concert went really well last night. I'm really happy with how my set went. I feel like if I had to complain about something, I feel like I didn't speak very well. Like I felt very tongue-tied on stage, but I don't know. That's okay. I played well, and that's more important. Can't play yourself to sleep. So true. Oh man. But yeah, no, I was really happy with how I played last night. I think all of my practice paid off. Spent a lot of time like score studying, because my biggest challenge a lot of the time with performing is that I lose focus, and then all bets are off. Because sometimes, I think anyone that has like played an instrument in front of others can relate to, is that like once you're in front of people, it's like your body feels different. You're like, whose fingers are these? Are they mine? I don't know. And things just feel a lot of control. So I feel like the more that like mentally you're kind of in charge of things, the more that can help. So great stage banter. Don't worry about it. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's good. Love to hear that. How many songs did I play? I don't know, a bunch. I did like a bunch of Zelda songs. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I did 15 songs. Because, video game music is like kind of, a lot of the times the tracks are short. And for a bunch of them, I didn't do as many repeats as I might normally do. Because my set was supposed to be about 40 minutes, and I didn't want to go over and make everything late. So for a bunch of them, I just did like one time through. So, but yeah, all Zelda last night. And so word on the street is that we're going to get a really nice recording. Hopefully that pans out. Sometimes glitches happen, but, that'd be cool. If you guys can see it later. It was a great Oops All Zelda set. Yeah. I was like, okay, I need to pick something that's like... First of all, I want to play something I like and resonates with me, but I was like, also, I need to pick something that like isn't super hard. So I don't have to like destroy my life trying to prepare to play. So obviously I play a lot of Zelda music regularly, so it sort of made sense. The other thing that happened yesterday, it's on the way to the venue, my car started making weird noises, which mostly I was like angry about rather than stressed about, because last summer, the same thing had happened. And what had happened was one of my wheels was like the lug nuts were loose, which I didn't realize until almost too late. Everything was fine, but I got to like the place where they were going to look at it, and they were like, oh my god, your wheel's about to fall off. And I was like, oh. So fortunately we got there. My car has like a spare tire set in the back, so Eric tightened up all my lug nuts for me on the wheel, and then it was fine. But I was like, we were sitting in traffic, and I was like, I'm more mad about this. I'm more stressed about this than my actual set. But it's okay. Everything was fine. Car stuff is annoying. I always assume the car will just work, right? I'm pretty much the same way, but my car is starting to get old. It's about 10 years old now. It doesn't have that many miles on it, but yeah, we're getting to that point. We're getting to that point where sometimes things are not working as they should. So, car needs regulating. I just got my car regulated, which was also part of why I was so mad. I was like, come on. But I guess they do tell you when you get your tires changed to like check the nuts after 50 kilometers or whatever. But anyway. Leah, good to see you. Hi. Neri asked, what was your process to prepare for this particular concert? Like picking the songs, preparing them? So yeah, I mean, the first thing is in terms of like picking them, I was like, okay, well, I want to have like a cohesive theme. Last year we did the same concert and I was like, I'm going to just play some favorites, which was fine. But I was like, I think it's nice to have kind of a bit of a theme. Sometimes you don't have to, certainly, but I don't know. So I was like, okay, well, I know a lot of Zelda songs, so there's that. And the second thing was like, I need to be able to prepare for this without it taking over my entire life. So I need to be able to play things that like I pretty much already know how to play. Like the majority of the songs I want to already like feel very comfortable playing, and only have like maybe a couple that I really need to kind of like polish up. So then I like went through like all my Zelda songs and kind of like picked out, okay, which ones would be appropriate, and then kind of was like, okay, this is gonna be too many songs. So then I was like, okay, which of these are like probably the least interesting to play on stage? So I like took out a few. So I took out like Kakariko Village, because I'm like, I mean, it's a good song, but I was just like, you know, there's already like, I want to do Lon Lon Ranch and Lumpy Pumpkin and like Clocktown, and so I feel like there's a lot of those kind of like town themes that are just kind of chill. I don't know. So I was like, I'll take out that one. I think there must have been others that I took out, but yeah. So I picked ones that I was most confident playing. And I also wanted to like choose a bunch of Zelda songs from different games. So I wanted to kind of like represent different games. So yeah, the ones that ended up being like, I need to practice this a little bit more were like, I did Mifa's theme and Rivali's theme, both of which are very pedally. So those ones I made sure to like be very prepared on the pedals, and they both went really well. So that's good. And then the other thing I did was, I did the Ocarina of Time like title theme, which I feel like I'm talking so much and I'm just like probably like reverbed like crazy. Not that that's unusual for stream, but I think I'm just gonna maybe like switch while I'm talking. Switch to this. Anyway, yeah, so then the other thing I did, so I did the Ocarina of Time title theme, Lost Woods and Gerudo Valley, and kind of like a sort of medley type thing. So rather than like finishing one song, stopping, applause, and then like starting the next one, I kind of like made transitions between them. And I also wanted to do the sort of like night and day thing that I do on stream pretty frequently with those songs, because I think it's cool. And also, the other reason I wanted to do that is because, So I think Gerudo Valley, that's like literally the first song I ever arranged, and I think like the way I arranged it originally is kind of boring. Like it's kind of just repetitive. There's like not very much bass. There's like, I don't know. So I was like, okay, I want to make Gerudo Valley more interesting, but also I want to have like a few songs that are like more upbeat, because I think one of my kind of problems is that I love to write stuff and play stuff that's like slow and sleepy and whatever, which I love that kind of music, but I feel like for a stage show, it can be a little boring. I don't know. So I wanted to have a few pieces that are upbeat. But I don't know. I was like, I feel like if I do the like night and day thing that's like exciting and like, I don't know, kind of balances making part of the arrangement like easier to play, but also still has like the more upbeat stuff. So kind of like figuring out exactly how I wanted to like arrange that for the show, that also took a bit of time, but everything else was just kind of like polishing and like working on being focused, like made up so much of it, because you know, sometimes you're like, yeah, I totally know this, and then you go to play it and you're like, why did I make that mistake? I've never made this mistake before in my life. What is happening? So it was a lot of just like a lot of score study and a lot of like mental work just to make sure that I was really in control. But was Lon Lon last? Yes, it was. I even called out the stream. I was like, we always end on Lon Lon Ranch, so we have to end on Lon Lon Ranch today as well. So we did that. Oh, Comstock. Oh, good. I'm glad you saw your request. Yeah, I felt bad that you had to leave just before we played it last week. How's my finger? So if you haven't seen my community page post from Wednesday, I gave myself this, like, let's see. Will it focus? Yeah, I gave myself this blood blister on my thumb because I was, like, trying to set up my iPad stand, but, like, one of the sections wasn't screwed in properly, and then it snapped shut while I was holding it, and so it got me right there, and boy, did that hurt in the moment. Doesn't hurt anymore. It's fine now. Also, fortunately, you don't play with this part of your thumb at all with harp. So it was, you know, it didn't hinder me in that way. But yeah, it really stung in the moment. Yeah. Let's see. Jeremy said, I kind of have a soft spot in my music heart for Kakariko, but you're right, it's not that interesting. I know, it's a great song. Like, it sounds pretty. It's very calming. And I think it's not that I couldn't play it. It's just like I felt like I already had a bunch of other songs from Ocarina of Time that I wanted to do, and I wanted to make sure I had time for like other games. So that was part of it. I had other songs that are like town themes or like tavern themes or like whatever that were like kind of similar-ish. So I wanted to like balance the energy level kind of throughout. So I try to kind of like maybe do one or two slow songs and then like something with a little more energy, you know, to kind of keep things balanced. But just didn't fit into the running order. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with it. But yeah. Okay. Why don't I play a song for y'all? Let's play, let's do some Celtic music, because that's easy. Let's do Eleanor Plunkett today, because I want to. Oh, I should switch back to my other mic. There we go. Sometimes I just forget the chords in the middle of it, but, you know, it's okay. Comstock said, I watched Down by the River duet last night. Congrats, didn't know you could sing. Yeah, I sing sometimes. I've been taking singing lessons. So, I'm hoping to get better at singing. But yeah, no, Julia's an amazing singer. Yeah. She totally made that whole duet work. Speaking of singing, should we do some singing today? Are we doing an Oops All Celtic stream today? We'll see. All right, we're gonna sing right now. All right. Oh, the summertime has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming. The wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love above by yon pure crystal fountain, and round it I will pile all the wildflowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love she'll not come, then I'll surely find another where the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? There we go. That song is called Wild Mountain Time. Yeah, we like it on stream. If you asked me to play that song I will always play that song. Hi, Bilbo. Yeah, getting hungry, huh? Yeah. I felt really bad. I was trimming some of his nails this morning and I accidentally cut a little too close. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I gave him a treat to make it up for it, though. You know? He is hungry, though, despite getting a treat earlier. Should we do another singing one? Let's do it. I feel like it's been a minute since we did Sally Gardens. Okay. Can I remember how to play this song? Some of that upper range is not super warmed up this morning. Okay. Well, can I do the Wolven Storm? I can play it. The question is, can I remember the words? That's the real question. But this is a Scuffed stream, so this might be the perfect time for it. You know? The last song that's Sally Gardens or Down by the Sally Gardens. I'm sure it has other names that I can't remember. My chair looks really comfy. It's okay. I kind of regret buying this chair, if I'm being 100% honest. Just the reason why is because the seat kind of angles backwards just a little bit, which makes it hard to have good posture. But when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, it's a gaming chair. I feel like most gamers are not concerned about having good posture. So, yeah, but I'm just like, this was kind of expensive, so I'm like, I'll keep using it for at least a while longer. But, anyway. Okay, where is the Wolven Storm? Let me look up the words RQ. I'm not going to be able to remember them, but we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna give it our best shot. Okay, pursue Scylla song, English lyrics. Hi, Bilbo. Yeah. Oh, I know. Ran away. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to remember these for sure. I think I can remember the chorus. I think I can remember the last verse, but I'm telling you now. If I can't remember, I'm just going to sing La La La, okay? All right. That's the deal. What's this chair like for playing the harp? It's okay, I just have to sit like right on the front edge of it. I don't dislike it for playing harp in most of the time. Especially because it's like the height is adjustable. But okay, let's give this a go. We're gonna see. I already forget the first words. Okay. Oh, maybe. These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to find our fortune. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart. It's something misplaced by our ever growing, hardening into stone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it for the love you might never have found. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. better than I thought I was going to do. So... Thank you. Thank you, thank you. My gosh. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard being a hungry cat, isn't it? It is, yeah. I know. Let's see if he'll let me pick him up. No. Okay. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna try to have a new video up for you guys tomorrow. It's a beginner and intermediate version of Lost Woods. I've literally had this recorded for like 2 weeks, but I don't know. I feel like I've been very disorganized and overwhelmed the last couple of weeks, so it wasn't ready today. But I think I can get it up for tomorrow. I'd like to have an upload this month, so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I think next month I'd like to do another beginner arrangement too, because I feel like most of the sheet music I've put out is not easy. So I feel like it's nice, you know, if someone wants to play the harp and they like video game music, it's nice to just be able to like play that stuff right off the bat. So how intermediate is intermediate? I've labeled as like early intermediate. It's like, I think really the thing that makes it challenging is that it's just fast. Like the song itself is fast. And so it's just like the melody, even if you don't do much with your left hand, is like kind of hard. So I've simplified the left hand quite a bit. So I think it should be reasonable. Yeah. Because I feel like there's nothing more annoying to me as like a teacher when I want to find an arrangement for a student and then someone's like, easy. And I'm like, you look at it and you're like, this is not easy. Who are you teaching that this is easy? You know, there's such a broad spectrum of ability levels when it comes to playing an instrument. So, you know, I guess if you're used to playing like extremely advanced stuff, then it might seem easy, but... yeah. I think I can maybe play the Cliftlands on lever harp. Let's find out. I don't think it should be too bad. sounds quite nice on this harp, actually. Just the last little transition part I would need to think about, but most of it worked pretty good. That's so funny, Jeremy. I'm working through ABR 7 grades, and grade 6 of 8 still has facile, this and that. I know, right? It's like the Boxa etudes. It's like 40 easy etudes. I'm like, no. To be fair, though, I'm pretty sure Boxa was like a virtuoso. So to him, they probably were easy. But Therion is not going to work on this harp, unfortunately. Bilbo's struggle is very real. Truly. He's struggling. Donald said, I find sheet music labeled as beginner, but because it's written for piano, it's not so easy on the harp. Yeah, that's also true. But I mean, sometimes it's like labeled as beginner piano. It's not really beginner piano either. It's like, I don't think my beginner student can handle this. But I don't know. It depends on the song, I think. I'm trying to think what else I want to play on this harp today. Do 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 do. La da da dee da 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 da. Do 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 do. I think we can do Serena's harp from Dragon Quest. It depends on how well you want to play it. So true. Some pieces seem easy until you've learned all the notes and you're trying to make it sound musical. That's true. Sometimes that is the challenge. Do I know the lyrics of Danny Boy? I actually don't. I know probably the first 2 lines. Kakariko. Yeah, we could do that. Can I sneakily try to pick you up? Come here. No, he's on to me. He's on to me. Okay. We'll do Kakariko because it got left out last night. Okay. Okay. Cheryl. Zelda's. The colorful things on the harp at the top. So these are levers. So that's what makes this a lever harp. And they change the pitch of the string. So if I play this when the lever is down, it sounds like this. If I put the lever up, it's kind of like, you know, if you put your finger down on a guitar fret or whatever, it'll change the pitch of the string. It's kind of like that, except you only get one semitone per string. I don't even want to try something from Fire Emblem on this harp, to be honest. I don't think it's gonna go well. Michael, good to see you. Edgy harp stream. I'm not feeling very edgy today, but, you know, that's okay. Let me just, like, search lever harp. And then I'll find some things that I can play. The thing is, I need to also want to play it, so there's that. You can do Fairy Fountain. I have an arrangement for that. Would Frontier Village work? I don't know, I'd have to check. Can I do Celtic music? I've played a few Celtic pieces already today. Michael with the five gift memberships. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, let's do Fairy's Fountain, and then I'll check the Xenoblade one, but I have my doubts. It's also like a beginner arrangement, early intermediate arrangement that I did. But it's playable on lever harp, which is good. The pedal version is quite the etude. It seriously is. I think it's like too much. Amy Turk is too powerful. Her arrangement is too hard for the rest of us mortals. It's so hard. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I think this works. I think this works nicely as like a sort of easier way that also works on lever harp, because as you can see, I had to change a lot of levers throughout that to actually play it, so. That's right, y'all can use your Triforce emotes now that you've got memberships. Meowfest 2024. Yes, he's hungry. He's not impressed. He's like, girl, what are you doing? He's like, it is lunchtime. And, oh yeah, I said I was going to do Xenoblade. Oh, Xenoblade reminds me, okay, so like, at the show last night. So halfway through the night, Chris did a trivia show, which was super fun. And it was like, name that tune. So I was like, all right, I'm going to play. And I came in 14th out of, I think, 75. So I was like, I will accept this. But I felt really silly because there is a track with a Phoenix Wright song that I just couldn't place initially. I said it was Undertale, and then like 15 seconds after I answered, I was like, no, no, I know this. But there was a Xenoblade battle track, and like as soon as the guitar started, I was like, I know what this is. The lever harp is smaller, but you have less tools. I mean, yeah, the multitasking is like affects the arrangements more. Like changing pitches affects the arrangements more, whereas like on the pedal harp, yeah, your feet are doing that work, so your hands don't have to like be interrupted by it. And then the other thing is like on the lever harp, pitch changes are individual per string, whereas on pedal harp it affects all of them at once, so that's usually a little more convenient. You know, I think I might be able to do Frontier Village, actually. We'll find out if I'm wrong, but I don't think this looks like it has any pedals, actually. Or accidentals, I guess, because I'm not playing pedal harp. Okay, F sharps. Okay. Actually works well. I've gotten a number of requests for sheet music for this one ever since I posted a clip a while ago, but I can't remember how I played it, so I'm at least glad I have a clip to go back and transcribe. But yeah, that's great that works on lever harp. Actually, I should make a note of that. Add a tag. Do, 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 do. right. I think maybe I'll just do the ending song. We'll do one more song and then wrap it up just slightly early today because if you couldn't tell, energy levels are kind of low. But I'm proud of myself for making this far through the stream. I wasn't sure this morning. It was the stream to recover from an allergic reaction to? Oh no. I'm sorry, Lynn. Fallen Arm might work too. Oh, okay. I don't think I've played that one. But, interesting. Yeah. It's... Some of them, I feel like some soundtracks, you're like, every single song is going to be chromatic as heck. And then some soundtracks are like very diatonic, but I feel like Xenoblade is one where it really varies, which is like kind of interesting. Like some of them are quite chromatic and then some of them are very diatonic, like this one. Michael with the $20. Thank you so much. So generous, as always. Really appreciate that. Lynn, just feeling a little sleepy, a little bit of a stuffy nose. Okay, well, I'm glad it's not any worse than that. But I know, you know, stream is almost over, Bilbo. So it means you're going to get lunch very soon. Trying to think if I have any announcements today before we do the last song. Just that I'm going to try my hardest to get a video up tomorrow, so be sure to check that out. I don't think I'm going to premiere it. It's a very short one because it's just like beginner and intermediate version of not Lon Ranch, Lost Woods. They both start with L. You can tell it's time for me to end the stream. Yeah, so that's going to go up tomorrow if everything goes to plan. So you can check that out. If you're not in our Discord server, it's a pretty cool place to be. So there's a link to that in the description of the live stream. We're friendly people over there, and we post a lot of memes. So, you know, I'm just saying, it's a cool place to hang out. All right. Whoa, Michael, you're going to Alaska next Friday. Cool. Well, don't, yeah, definitely give us some pics when you can, but have a great time. Yeah, I know, mister. I better play my last song, hey, so that I can give you some lunch. Oh, he's been waiting so long. Shoveling hot memes into the oven. Yeah. You guys are my main source of memes, to be honest, so I really appreciate the hard work that go on in the meme mines. All right. So I think we sort of decided that our ending song when we're on the lever harp is the Wind Waker theme. If I can find it. I don't know why it's not here. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm fading, y'all. I'm fading. So let's do our last song here. It should go well today because I played it last night, so it's been practiced recently. All right. Let's do it. And then we'll get this boy some lunch. All right. Thanks for coming today. much easier to play on a Celtic harp. The pedal harp tension is so much higher that my right hand is like, and I started playing this, I'm like, oh, so much easier. Wow. Anyway, thank you for coming today. I had a good time. But it's time for me to go. Oh, MJ with the $5. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. I'll be back again next Friday. Hopefully feeling more energized. If I have anything to say about it. But yeah, have yourself a good weekend. Drink some water. Get some sleep. I'm going to be doing that as well. And we'll see you next Friday. Yeah. Okay. Bye.